G'day everyone, Raid0AU and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. This is Series 5 and we are up to episode 6. And I was doing some work around the barn and we had an airdrop. So I've come out here and here it is. So let's see what's in it. Rocket launcher parts, beaker, antibiotics, first aid, painkillers. Could have been better. Could have had some blueprints or something in it, but you know what? We'll take what we can get at this stage. So basically, been doing just while we're running back, been doing a little bit of work off camera. Started on the mine. And haven't quite got down to the level I need to get down to, probably about level 20 or something like that. Reckon I'm down about 12 levels so far, but that's just using the stone axe. I've got all the stuff to be able to make the forge, so we'll be looking at that. But basically it's really a matter now of trying to get this barn into some sort of position where I think I can survive this Day 7 horde. Bearing in mind that it really doesn't have very much strength at all. So there was something else I spotted around here somewhere. Just want to keep an eye out for it. Here it is. Spotted a single thing here of corn. Which I actually think I could have got 2 there, but if we go to recipes, we can make some corn seeds. There we go, so we got corn seeds, so we can now plant some corn, which is great for food, because you can make cornbread from it. The one thing I am a little bit concerned about is I haven't found a source of water yet. So you'll see on the map here. Now basically this is where I went over for the looking for the airdrop and then found it. There is this road here as well, so we're going to be exploring all of that, trying to find places. We do need to come back here and we need to loot up this town. But the main thing is, as I said, we need to start work on improving this barn. And the one thing I'm thinking of is, I just don't think it's high enough on the sides here. It's only 3 high. I reckon it needs to go up a couple more. So I might need to chop out some of that and bring it up a couple. It's a fair bit of work. The other thing is, we need to chop out this veranda area here, because that's just gonna, they're just gonna climb up on that. So, but luckily, if I just take out all of these supports, hopefully, then as I chop through, it should start collapsing. Hopefully. So the main concern, I'm expecting that the zombies will get inside this barn on Day 7. I just don't think it's going to have enough strength at all. The main thing is if we can just prevent it from collapsing. And if we can prevent us from losing everything in there, it would be nice. What I may do is, if I should be able to get down to sort of level 20 in the mine, and once I've done that, basically that's where I want to put the forge. I'll probably do that overnight, between Day 4 and Day 5. Once I've done that, I'll just mine out a small area. I'll stick a forge down there, the first forge down there, and probably then stick a chest down there. And we might want to store our stuff down there. So this is going to take a while, as you can see. The main thing with this is basically what you want to do is you want to then chop through this area here, and we'll just chop all the way through, and the rest of it will just all collapse. Just make it a lot easier, rather than trying to chop the whole lot out. Let it collapse and then worry about what's left after that. But in the meantime, what we can do is... So bellows, we want to craft ourselves a bellows, so wood, animal hide and short pipes, we've got those. Actually, you know what, let's go and just dump off some of this stuff. And you'll see here that I've chopped out the border on this part here. That was coming down the sides because that will block off putting spikes down. There's the mine, so I've started on that, and as I said, it goes down about 20 spots at the moment. So we're just going to chest here and dump off some stuff that we don't necessarily need at the moment. Antibiotics, don't really need those at this stage. We'll hold on to those. First aid kits can go in there. There's our bellows. Corn seeds can go in there because I don't want to lose those. I've had to take all my clothing off because I'm just overheating all the time. So, and I've chopped a fair bit of wood and replanted the trees. So, alright, so then we can go forge. And, yep. Craft that. And then at this point, those can go in there, those can go in there, the clay can go in there, we don't need that on us. Get small stone, we want all the wood on us. We don't need oil on us. Alright. Good. The other thing is that because I've been upgrading these blocks. That block's there just a stand-in block because I'll probably eventually have a ladder going all the way down. I do need to chop these out because to complete that wall. But if I just upgrade that, so that's got 200. These have got 250. So there you go. You see my construction tools is now 24, and what that means is basically we can come in here and we can now get concrete mixing. So buy that. Still got 10 points free. Could get the workbench if I wanted. I'm not going to get that at this stage. But we did need concrete mixing. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade everything in here. But also what we're going to start doing is, let's see, we need some wood frames. How many can I make? 800? Don't really want 800. Probably, let's make 100. The reason being, what I want to be doing is I want to put a number of pillars down. And this is purely to try and prevent the place from collapsing. Will it work? No idea. Do that. So we can double these out. For the moment, gonna want one in the middle here. And I can play around with these over time, but initially, basically, you know, the only concern initially is trying to make sure this place survives. Okay. And so then probably want one there. Probably another one there. There. Perhaps one more down the back here. Now, as I said, I got no idea whether this is going to work. Looks a bit weird at the moment, and it will look weird, but I'm going to go through a lot of wood on this. We've also got to remember tomorrow is dog day, so we're going to get a dog horde at some stage. The other thing this does is helps with the construction tools leveling, so getting closer to steel. Bit weird that we're missing a block here. We'll just stick that up there, just looks weird. The chances are we're going to need to go and get some more wood. Might do that tomorrow. So, if memory serves me correct, I reckon we need to get our construction tools to 40 to get steel tools. But effectively, the next few days is simply going to be trying to reinforce this place. Now, even though I've got these on level 2 wood, basically it's not going to be enough to stop the zombies getting in. All we can hope is that we slow them down enough. We're going to put rows of spikes outside. Now, it just depends how much iron I've got as to whether it's worth putting log spikes down. If I don't have enough iron to upgrade them, then it's just not worthwhile. I might as well just use the smaller spikes. These ones don't actually match up, but bit of a gap between that and the okay, so it does those. Here we go for time, 7:30. Alright, so effectively the other thing we're going to want to do is just go around and we want to be upgrading these so they've got more. You'll see here, that's basically they've both got 200, but what it should do is hopefully make it a bit harder for them to get through being level 2. But the other thing it's doing is it's leveling our construction tools. And I'm only doing the 2 levels at this stage. I'll continue further up, but I'll do a bit of this off camera as well. Construction tools level 31. So you see the construction tools goes up fairly fast when you're doing this type of stuff. So, but it doesn't take too long to do this. As soon as I get the forge up and running, I'll make myself a wrench, and that'll make it a little bit faster again. Hopefully I'll find the claw hammer schematic at some point, and that will just make it hugely faster. Level 32. Oh, we got incoming. A wandering horde. Just head over here. Don't really want to fight them at this stage. But don't have to. Just let them go past. Could go for this deer though. Stop moving. Oh, yep. Looked at that. Ow. Managed to get him. Yep. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So we do need these as many hides as we can get at the moment, because we're going to want more than one forge by the time we're finished. Right. Each one takes 20 hides, so also it gives us the food as well, so good. Grab a few. Just do this boulder while we're here. Time's getting on, so it's 9:15 at night. These boulders are always good for stone and for iron. So another. So we got another 12 animal hide there. That's good. Don't need the rotting flesh. Stone axes have finally reached green quality. Okay. We've got some. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Looks like we got some rubbish here. We might as well loot that while we're here. Help with our scavenging skill. Bird's nest, feathers, always good. It's always worth scanning around. Just in the off chance that you've come across something. I find it a bit weird that there's just solely a barn by itself out here. So just keep chopping through here. Continue this tomorrow. What was it, 10 to 10? Alright, time to get inside. And what we'll do is we'll just put just those frames there at the moment. Eventually that'll be completely enclosed. And then what we'll do is we'll head down. We'll wear that. Head down into our mine here. Have I still got... Wrong button. Yep. Now I had to destroy a couple, so... So I reckon I might just make... 2 more? 3 more. We'll go down 10 more levels. Right, so I've got 10 ladders, so I know once I've used those ladders up, I've gone down another 10 levels. Alright, and then all we do is we will pick up that. You'll see I'm upgrading those as I go. Just crouch down. Reason being that it just helps with noise factor. If you crouch down. And effectively this is all I'm doing. If you're mining, you want to make... It's the same sort of with building and mining and farming or any of those sort of things. You want to make sure that you're doing it in the direction of one of the main points of the compass. So north, south, east or west. It's just the way that the blocks tend to be orientated in the landscape. And it just makes things a little bit nicer when you... A little bit easier to do. So you'll see here that basically that sort of goes straight up like that, because of the way that these blocks orientate themselves. So really that's all I'm doing here is just mining down one and then one across. So face south, go down one like that, come down, face north, chop another one out. Obviously a little bit slow at the moment because I'm still using the stone axe, but construction tool, you do level up your construction tools doing this as well as your mining skill. So, and then facing north I can just do the same here, go down and then just face back south and chop out the other block. And we will just keep doing this until we get down to the level that we want to be. Which won't take too much longer. So at least then we can get our forge down. Initially, first thing I'm going to put in the forge is, oh, there goes our timer, is iron and clay, just to so I can start making some iron tools. And then it's all going to be about cooking up stones so that I can make cement. And I'm going to be doing a lot of mining for stone. Put ourselves another one of those. That water supply has me a little bit concerned there that we haven't found any source of water at this point, so it's a bit of a worry. Alright guys, well, I'm just going to spend my night down here in my hole and keep digging out like a busy little wombat, and yeah, we'll take it up in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raid0AU, signing out.